Palau that most people don't know. Seriously, you won't believe it. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Informed Tourist AI for more thrilling travel insights. Now let's begin. Alright, so Palau. Have you ever even heard of it? It's not exactly the first place that comes to mind when you think of tropical paradises, right? But trust me, it's a hidden gem. It's this archipelago, right smack in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, made up of over 500 islands, each more stunning than the last, and people are calling it one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Imagine a place where every view looks like a postcard. And for good reason, man. We're talking about water so clear you can see straight down to the bottom, like 100 feet down. It's like swimming in a giant aquarium. Lush green islands, jungles everywhere. Waterfalls hidden in the rainforest. It's a nature lover's dream come true. It's like something straight out of Avatar, only real. The landscapes are so surreal, you half expect to see a Navi around the corner. Located in Micronesia, this place is all about that island life. It's remote, it's pristine, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Think pristine beaches, swaying palm trees, and sunsets that'll melt your brain. The kind of sunsets that make you stop and just stare in awe. But it's not just about the looks. Palau has this deep cultural heritage that's woven into every aspect of life there. The traditions, the ceremonies, the way of life, it's all so rich and vibrant. Seriously, if you ever get the chance to go, do it. Don't even think twice. Pack your bags and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. And if you've already been lucky enough to visit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that feeling of being completely captivated by the beauty around you, that feeling of awe, of being completely blown away by nature's beauty. That's Palau in a nutshell. It's a place that stays with you long after you've left, a paradise that calls you back. One of the things that really sets Palau apart is its dedication to protecting its natural resources. This small island nation has made a name for itself on the global stage by prioritizing the environment in ways that many larger countries have yet to fully embrace. I'm talking next-level environmentalism here. Palau's commitment goes beyond just policies and regulations. It's a way of life for the people who call this paradise home. They get it, they understand that their beauty is their most valuable asset, and they're doing everything they can to keep it pristine. From the pristine beaches to the lush forests and crystal-clear waters, every aspect of Palau's natural environment is treated with the utmost respect and care. Think about it. This is a country that's literally chosen to prioritize conservation over militarization. In a world where many nations are increasing their military budgets, Palau stands out by focusing on environmental sustainability. They don't even have a standing army. Instead, they rely on their natural resources and the goodwill of their people to maintain peace and security. Instead of investing in weapons, they're investing in their future, in preserving their environment for generations to come. This forward-thinking approach is evident in their educational programs, which emphasize the importance of sustainability and environmental stewardship. And it's not just talk, they're putting their money where their mouth is. Significant funding is allocated to conservation projects and eco-friendly initiatives, ensuring that their natural resources are protected and preserved. Palau was the first country to create a shark sanctuary, and they've implemented strict regulations to prevent overfishing and protect their coral reefs. These measures have not only helped to preserve marine biodiversity, but have also boosted ecotourism, attracting visitors from around the world. What's even more interesting is their political structure. Palau's unique approach to governance plays a crucial role in their environmental success. Palau is divided into 16 different states, each with its own government. This decentralized system allows for more localized decision-making, ensuring that the needs and concerns of each community are addressed. Can you imagine that? A country the size of a small city with 16 different states. This level of local governance is almost unheard of and provides a model for how small communities can effectively manage their resources. It's like they've taken the idea of local governance to the extreme, and you know what? It seems to be working. The involvement of local councils and community decision-making processes ensures that everyone has a say in how their environment is managed. This decentralized system gives each community a voice and ensures that everyone has a stake in protecting their environment. By involving environmental stakeholders at every level, Palau has created a robust framework for sustainable living that other nations could learn from. So, Palau's got a history that goes way back, like 3,000 years back. Imagine a time when the islands were untouched by modern civilization, a pristine paradise waiting to be discovered. The first settlers arrived, navigating the vast ocean with nothing but the stars to guide them. The first people to settle there came all the way from Southeast Asia, and they brought with them their own unique culture and traditions. They were skilled navigators and fishermen, and they established thriving communities. Their influence is still evident today in Palau's customs, language, and way of life. Over the centuries, Palau was ruled by different empires, from the Spanish, to the Germans, to the Japanese. Each of these colonial powers left their mark on the islands, introducing new elements to the local culture and economy. The Spanish brought Christianity, the Germans developed infrastructure, and the Japanese influenced education and industry. It wasn't until 1994 that Palau finally gained its full independence. This was a monumental moment in Palauan history, a culmination of years of struggle and negotiation. The people of Palau celebrated their newfound sovereignty with pride and hope for the future. They signed a compact of free association with the United States, which means the US provides for their defense and some other things, but Palau gets to run its own show. This agreement has allowed Palau to maintain its independence while benefiting from a strategic partnership with a global superpower. But here's the thing. Palau's history isn't just about dates and treaties, it's about resilience, about a culture that survived and thrived despite facing some serious challenges. The Palauan people have shown incredible strength and adaptability, preserving their heritage while embracing the future. And that spirit, that strength, is something you can feel everywhere you go in Palau. It's in the breathtaking landscapes, the vibrant communities, and the rich traditions that are still very much alive today. It's in the smiles of the people, the rhythm of their music, the stories they tell. These stories are passed down through generations, keeping the essence of Palauan identity alive and well. It's a reminder that even the smallest nations can have a powerful impact on the world. Palau's journey is a testament to the enduring human spirit and the importance of cultural preservation in an ever-changing world. Chapter 4, Jellyfish Lake. Alright, let's talk about some of the crazy things you can actually do in Palau. Because trust me, this place is like an adventure playground for nature lovers. First up, Jellyfish Lake. Yeah, you heard that right, a lake full of jellyfish. But here's the kicker, these jellyfish, they don't sting. Millions of them, just floating around in this secluded marine lake, and you can swim right through them. It's like something out of a dream, being surrounded by these pulsating, translucent creatures. The water is crystal clear, the sunbeams pierce through the surface, creating this ethereal glow. And the jellyfish themselves, they're like little alien life forms, just bobbing along, completely harmless. It's an experience that's both surreal and unforgettable. Chapter 5, Lake Ngardak. Next up, we're heading inland to Lake Ngardak, the largest freshwater lake in all of Micronesia. This place is a haven for wildlife, a vital part of Palau's ecosystem. We're talking crocodiles, endemic birds, fish that you won't find anywhere else on Earth. It's a nature lover's paradise. The lake itself is surrounded by lush vegetation, and you can explore it by kayak or traditional outrigger canoe. Imagine gliding silently across the water, the only sounds the calls of exotic birds and the rustle of leaves in the breeze. It's a chance to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature in its purest form. Chapter 6, Bioluminescent Shores. Okay, this next one is straight out of a sci-fi movie. Palau has these beaches that literally glow in the dark. I'm talking bioluminescent shores, people. Imagine walking along the beach at night, and with every step you take, the sand beneath your feet lights up in a shower of tiny blue sparks. It's like magic, but it's science. These tiny organisms called dinoflagellates, they emit light when they're disturbed, creating this mesmerizing spectacle. And it's not just the sand, sometimes the water itself glows, so when you swim, you're surrounded by this ethereal blue light. It's like swimming in a galaxy of stars. Ever heard of a spa day in a lagoon filled with white limestone mud? No? Well, Palau's got you covered. The Milky Way Lagoon is this hidden gem tucked away between a cluster of rocky islands. And the water, it's not your typical ocean blue, it's milky white. Why? Because the bottom of the lagoon is covered in this fine white limestone mud that's said to have therapeutic properties. People come from all over to slather themselves in this stuff, claiming it makes their skin feel soft and rejuvenated. And hey, even if you're not into the whole mud thing, the lagoon itself is stunningly beautiful, surrounded by these towering limestone cliffs covered in lush vegetation. Now we can't talk about Palau without mentioning the Rock Islands. This is like the crown jewel of Palau, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that'll blow your mind. Imagine hundreds of these mushroom-shaped islands covered in dense jungle, rising up out of the turquoise water. It's like something out of a fantasy novel. And the best part is, you can explore them by boat, kayak, or even paddleboard. You can weave through channels, discover hidden lagoons, and even find ancient cave paintings hidden away in some of the islands. The Rock Islands are a testament to the power of nature, a place where you can truly feel the magic of Palau. Okay, get ready for this one because it's seriously trippy. Palau has this natural phenomenon that looks like an underwater waterfall. I know, sounds crazy, right? But it's real, and it's all thanks to the way the currents and the ocean floor interact in this one specific spot. Basically, the sand from a shallow shelf is pulled over the edge of a deep drop-off, creating this illusion of water cascading down into the abyss. It's a sight that'll leave you scratching your head and wondering if you've somehow entered another dimension. And finally, for all you history buffs out there, a trip to Palau wouldn't be complete without a visit to the Palau National Museum. This is the oldest museum in Micronesia, and it's home to a fascinating collection of artifacts and exhibits that tell the story of Palau's rich cultural heritage. You can learn about traditional Palauan navigation techniques, check out ancient tools and weapons, and even see examples of traditional Palauan money, which, believe it or not, was made out of giant stone discs. It's a great way to delve deeper into the history and culture of this incredible island nation. So there you have it, Palau in a nutshell. From swimming with stingless jellyfish to exploring ancient ruins, this tiny island nation packs a serious punch. Remember that secret I mentioned at the beginning? Well, Palau is actually leading the charge in ocean conservation. They've pledged to protect 80% of their waters, creating a safe haven for marine life, and setting an example for the rest of the world to follow. Pretty amazing, right? Thanks for watching Informed Tourist AI. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. It's free and helps support the channel. Want more fascinating travel insights? Click here to watch our next video.